Hello, everyone. Continuing with our theme of abundance and manifestation and calling things in. This week, I thought it could be helpful to tap on that need to go with the flow because sometimes our plans don't go as planned. And we can spend a lot of energy kind of fighting that and swimming upstream and going against the current. And if we learn how to turn around and float down the river and go with the flow, it can make things a lot easier. Not always exactly how we expected it to be, but a lot of the times we can end up in the same place, just taking a different route there. So if you struggle with going with the flow or struggle with those instances where something comes up and you've got to change course, then this is for you. Or maybe you just want to be more of a go with the flow kind of gal or guy. I think some of us are real planners and have a specific list of things to do, and we can get thrown off course. So even if you just want to embody more of a flow attitude, this could be helpful for you. So come to that pinky side of the hand, taking some nice deep breaths, roll those shoulders, get settled in. Even though going with the flow isn't always the easiest for me, it's okay and I'm okay. Even though I really want to go with the flow more, sometimes that's a real challenge. And that's why I'm tapping on it today. I'm choosing to love myself through this. Even though going with the flow sounds great, it's hard for me at times. And I'm honoring all of my feelings around it. I like things to go as I've planned. So when that doesn't happen, I struggle. I'd like to be able to switch gears easily, feel more in flow. I'd really like that. But sometimes my desire to feel in control takes over. I wonder if there's a way to be in the flow and still have some semblance of control. Or maybe there's a way that I can feel safe and let go of control. I'm not sure what that looks like or how to get there right now. But I'm open to the possibility of it. Take a nice deep breath. Let it go. Even though it really stresses me out when plans change, I like the idea of going with the flow. It feels easier and lighter. Even though I know this has to do with my control issues. Right here, right now, I'm working on it. And it's okay, and I'm okay. Even though I like things to happen the way that I've planned for them to happen, that isn't always possible, and I know that. And I know going with the flow would be a real benefit to me. How can I go with the flow more? I wonder how I can do that. Let go of some of this anxiety and need to control. Because that's what really is causing the stress. This need for things to be perfect, to go perfectly and as planned. know that's silly. Nothing's perfect. I'm not perfect. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Yet that's what my brain says. I'd benefit from going with the flow, from feeling more ease. Maybe it would go in a direction that I can't even dream of right now. Going with the flow feels open, like there's endless possibilities. And that's exciting. Maybe I can find small ways at first to go with the flow, to invite in more ease. So I'm not swimming upstream anymore. I want to be floating downstream, floating down the river. I want it to feel easy. No more fighting, pushing, pulling, none of that. I deserve for it to be easy. It's okay when things change direction. Maybe it's even a good thing. Take a nice deep breath. Let it go. As always, it is important to tap on what's specific to you. So if you're working on a particular project, let's say, or there's something that maybe just happened that is changing the course of what you've been working on or what you've been planning on, tap on that specifically. What does that bring up for you? Is it anxiety? Is it stress? Are you angry about it? Allow yourself to really feel those feelings, and begin to move through them. Hold the space for yourself. I know firsthand that, I like things to go a certain way. I like to get things done on a schedule. And when that doesn't happen, frustration can set in. And that doesn't help anybody. Me being frustrated doesn't help the project get done any faster. So learning how to turn around and flow with the stream is really, really helpful. And like I said, maybe there's small ways that you can do that in your day-to-day life. And even, you can get the kids to help. I know that was something, especially when they were smaller, me wanting to have things done a certain way, and yet at the same time wanting to teach them things. But when I would ask them to do something, I always would feel like I had to go over and redo it again because it wasn't done the way that I wanted it to be done, right? So maybe there's little instances like that where you can really kind of release some of that control and let it be whatever it is. So I hope that was helpful for you. I'm sending all the love and all the good energy your way. As always, I am here to support you. You can reach out through my website, mindshiftwithlauren.com. You can always come to the drop-in tapping class, which is the first Thursday of the month. You can find that on my events page on my website, along with other upcoming classes that are available. There's going to be a class starting in February, so next week. And if you are interested in diving in, if there's, I'm recording this in advance, so if there's still space available, I would love to see you there. Reach out if you're interested in EFT level 1 and 2. So I'm here for you guys, sending all the good vibes. Take care. Bye. Have a good one.